every day, everywhere, across New Zealand.
From the smallest town
to the biggest city.
We have the finest tools.
And expert advice.
For any job.
For any person.
Who are we?
Who are we?
Who are we?
We are Nelson, Hamilton,
Pukekohe,
Rangiora.
We are Tradezone.
We are Tradezone.
We are Tradezone.
Tradezone, proud to bring you Tradezone Addicted to Fishing.
I'm Nicky, and since I could hold a handline, I have been addicted to fishing. Whether it's straight lining for snapper, jigging for kingfish, dropping deep for harpooker, or jumping in and going spearfishing, I love it all. Join me each week as I road trip around the country, travelling to both New Zealand's most iconic fishing destinations and stepping off the beaten track to show just how good Kiwi fishing really is. Whether it's a girls' trip, fishing with a local, or riding solo, I am on a constant quest to satisfy my insatiable fishing addiction. Welcome to Tradezone Addicted to Fishing. I'm on an international mission this week, flying out of Auckland Airport en route for stunning Rarotonga, where we're going on an underwater mission with two Raro local lads from Go Local, Cook Islands. Kia Orana and welcome to Tradezone Addicted to Fishing. This week we're in beautiful Rarotonga and I'm here with the boys from Go Local Turtle Tours, Cook Islands. Hey Johnny.
Kia Orana.
Hey Donald.
Kia Orana.
How's it going?
Good.
Did I say that right? Kia Orana?
Yeah.
Yeah? All right.
Yeah.
7 out of 10?
Oh, we'll give it like a 5.
5? Okay. bit of practice. Now, the one thing I'm looking forward to the most out of this entire trip is the turtle snorkeling with you guys. Are we going to be able to do that? Because we've had a bit of rain.
No, not today. Not today. There's been a lot of rain. It's quite murky out there.
Yeah.
And there's some big swell too, eh? So it's not going to be a very good experience for you today. So
it's so gutting.
Safety first, eh?
I was looking on their Facebook page before we came over, and the photos of the visibility here with the turtles and the stingrays and everything. It's just phenomenal. You guys have the most amazing backyard.
Oh. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Well, what are we going to do if we can't go snorkeling with the turtles?
We'll go spearfishing, I think.
Spearfishing?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
We'll go hit some fish, get some dinner, have a little barbie or something. Yeah, pretty much grew up in the ocean our whole life, done everything to do with the water. We're watermen. We used to play rugby and sports and stuff till about 12, 13, and then we caught our first wave and that was it. Surfing was on, that was top thing to do. And we got into spearfishing about 12, 13 years old too, same time. And the lagoons starting off, shooting all the smaller fish with a hand spear, we call it a pata over here. You might call it a sling, or the Hawaiian sling. Started with those in the lagoon, and we slowly moved into the passages. Then we went over the reef, and then it started deep diving further out towards the feds. Love it, we've been doing it our whole life. And it's a cool experience, eh?
Today we're going to be heading out with Grant Sakula Charters, and we're going to go out and do some spearfishing, try and get out to the fads and go for the big guns, eh? You know, you got the wahoo, yellowfin tuna, you got the marlin. It's a total different spearfishing from the reef, you know. You're going for bigger fish, you got bigger guns, you got floats, and you got to make sure you shoot them straight in the head, otherwise, you know, they just take you for a ride. So that's why you have the floats attached to your gun. So yeah, it's a whole different ball game, but I love it. It's good, it's extreme, it gets you amped, you know.
So we're going to head out to the fad or head straight down the reef for a look?
I think we'll head down, check out the reef for a bit, see what kind of action we can get out there, and then head out to the fads, see if we can get a big one.
All right. Do it. Sweet. So the boys boys from Secular Charters have very kindly offered to take us out so that we can make the most of getting a good spearfish in, eh?
Yeah, mate. Thanks to Grant and Willie there.
Yeah.
Gonna finally out in the water. Gonna go and check out some spearfishing.
Hey.
Probably head out around the reef first, round the drop off, see if we can see what kind of fish is out there. Hopefully get some reef fish. Hopefully bump into some dog-tooth tunas.
That'd be
And,
nice.
yeah, try and land a doggy, eh?
We've never actually had a doggy on the show before.
Oh, nice. So that's pretty much the main goal today then, eh? We're gonna get that doggy. Hopefully, fingers crossed.
Oh mate, whatever we come across will be a gift from the fishing gods, eh?
Oh, that's it. As long as you say your prayer before you jump in the water.
I always say my prayer.
That's the Cook Island tradition, eh?
Hello.
Yeah.
There's a good place for pipi around this area, bro, on the reef.
Yeah, I heard, eh? Around here, eh?
Around some umbo over there, bro.
Yeah.
Just go right inside there.
Oh, that's where they hang out, eh? Near the reef. Yeah.
The whitewash.
Yeah.
After I'm going to come up here.
Yep.
And stop the boat. You guys get ready. When you guys ready, let me out.
Yeah.
And I'll put you guys in the reef.
Okay, cool.
You guys start for me.
Yep. And it will sort of just venture that way with the current,
And
eh?
I'll just go side of you guys.
Okay, cool. Sweet. So basically this is Willie's just gonna park up over here. We're gonna get ready, get all geared up, and then he's gonna take us a bit closer to the reef there, where we'll try and shoot some pipi, eh?
After the break, the boys have a tussle with some epic reef species. We're in stunning Rarotonga this week, spearfishing with the boys from Go Local Cook Island Tours.
So we do quite a bit of spearfishing out the back of the reef and everything. It's good fun, just behind the breakers.
It's the best place to be spearing, eh? Not like you got more fish over the reef than in the lagoon.
Yeah. It's nice and clear too. There's no mix up of the fresh water, mud water. It's all open salt, real clear. You shoot off over the back maybe 60 to 80 meters, then you get the first drop. Then that goes for another 20 meters or so, and then the big drop to the bottom of the South Pacific Ocean. Yeah. On that edge there, that is crazy, eh? That's where you see all the big boys, the GTs or the dog-tooth tuna, wahoo. It's good fun. And then as you move closer up to the reef, that's when you get all the, like the smaller fish, like the parrots, the pipi, the ume. Yep. You got the coop. That's like a red snapper, what we call it?
Soldier fish or something like that.
Yummy fish.
Yeah.
That's the one.
Yeah.
What have you got there?
Oh, this is our local tui. It's
Is that your float?
Pretty much float, eh? This is where we put all our fish in. So basically you just pull it out like that, thread your fish through, straight back on, eh?
Cool.
Now the reason why we use the timber than the float, because when you drag it, it's actually streamlined in the water, so it doesn't doesn't feel like an anchor, eh? It just glides through the water.
No drag.
And it keeps it afloat, you know, away from all the morays and whatnot that wants to eat the fish. So yeah, that's the local tui. Nice and simple, homemade, 100% natural.
I love it. Love it.
Okay, so basically before we go in the water, in the Cook Islands, as tradition, we always say a prayer before we go in the water, eh? Just to ask for guidance and also to so we can get a good catch, eh? So remember, every time you go in the water, pray before you go in the water, okay? So just gonna bow our heads. Oh, another thing, in the Cook Islands, our God doesn't speak English, eh? So
How do I talk to it then?
Oh, it's all right. Don't worry. I'll talk to him about you, eh?
Can you do one for me?
Yeah, I'll do it for all of us. So basically, I'm going to say it in our local lingo, okay? All right. Bow your heads. Mātou mitsurung te rangi teitei. Te aka meite ki nei mātou i a koe no te rā māne o mai koe ke mātou. Te patsi nei ki a tiki paruru koe mātou. Te mātou ka kautai roto tā moana. Ko mātou mitsua. Nō reira, te pureti nei mātou roto kōingo o Yesu Mesia. Amen.
Amen. Donald gears up and gets ready to jump in the drink, while the Secular Charter boys take us back around and get ready to drop him in.
So growing up over here, we're best friends, but way back in the day was completely different. It used to be competition, always competition. Competition, who could get the most, who could get the biggest. And then grew up, got a lot older, and then we had to team up to go deeper. Yeah. We're both pretty good, but I do think I'm a bit better.
Righto, here we go. But it was good. It was sort of pushing us to our limits, you know, trying to get better at it, and we just love it, got a passion for it, and you know, it helps our families, feed our families.
Free food.
Free food, yeah.
And good food too. It's good, there's no phones, there's no rubbish talk out there, it's just boom, silence, you and the fish.
It's not long before Donald gets stuck into some nice fish. The insanely clear warm water makes spearing in Raro that much easier. The visibility is up to 20 metres in some areas.
I don't really like the bigger fish. I rather the smaller reef fish. Like, I have a favourite, that's what I go after. People like the parrots, some people like the ume. I like the pipi, so that's what I go after. Usually the smaller ones, they're better eating.
Usually with our fish, we share it out to our families, friends, especially the older people, because it brings back memories for them, because they can't go out there and fish for it. And growing up as a kid back in those days, that's what they ate, you know. You give that to someone old, you know, reef fish, and they eat it, it just brings back memories. So it's a good thing, you know. We share it out to the old people and just help the community, family, friends. And it's free.
Donald dives down, searching through the cracks and crevices in the reef. Searching for one of the many target species, he finds a parrotfish and gets a great shot into it. Parrotfish have a beautiful white flaky flesh and are considered great eating here in the Cook Islands. Donald quickly dispatches the fish and threads it onto his homemade float. Tackle tips and tactics, brought to you by Smart Marine. Hey team, just wanted to talk to you about the wicked new gloves that our mates over at Weddy have been doing. These are the Kevlar versions, so they're extra heavy duty. So say you're in the water, you're grabbing those crayfish and they grab onto you, and you know that they're not going to get through into your hands because these are the real McCoy. Now I really enjoy them because it's 3mm neoprene, so it's giving you that extra protection, and they've got latex to join it up with. And it also goes further up your wrist, so if the crayfish does grab onto you, you know you're going to have that protection. They're basically my new best friend when it comes to cray grabbing. For all your fishing needs, head on down to your local Smart Marine store. After the break, we crack into some more tasty reef fish before taking a look at Rarotonga turtles. This week on Tradezone Addicted to Fishing, we're in stunning Rarotonga, spearfishing with the Go Local boys. Alright, so we've got a coconut tree here.
Yeah.
What's the go?
We're going to climb up that tree, or Johnny's going to climb up that tree and pick us some nuts.
Pick them nuts, yeah, sounds good.
Yeah. It's going to show us how we do it in the Cook Islands.
Yeah.
With this traditional maka over there and all. And yeah, we're going to see the Cook Island monkey in progress.
What is this made from?
This comes from the wild hibiscus. We call it the O tree, this one over here. Use it for everything, for making ropes, dance costumes, good firewood, good for fire starter.
Okay.
You rub the rocks together, yeah, so you scrunch it up a bit, twirl it, tie it, and then you end up with something like that. This one's a little bit old, it still works.
Okay.
So you get it together, hold the other side, twist.
So you're going to use that to get up the tree?
This is going to help us get up the tree. So you just wrap that around your feet, eh? Like that. And then the trick is just to jump up the tree.
Go, Johnny.
You!
Hiya! Yeah, beauty! And once you're in the tree, the next thing you want to be doing is grabbing the nuts. Watch yourselves.
Oh, it's getting away. Nice.
Woo!
Just going to hold one hand in the front, one at the back. I think this one's a bit soft, but give it a go. Yum. All right. So over the years, growing up as a kid here, doing like diving and all of that, you know, we saw a lot of turtles, this and that, and we just got so used to it. You know, they out of our little passage, they got used to us being around them, you know, and we got friends that came over from overseas, and we used to take them out there just spearfishing, surfing, whatnot, and they were just blown away with, you know, with all the turtles and stuff. But to us, it wasn't a big deal, you know, it was just like a everyday thing, you know. So, and they were blown away, and they were like, man, you guys gotta, you know, this could be like a business, you know, taking people out and showing them our underwater world there. So we thought, why not? You know, it's something we love doing, and if we could share that with the world, that'll be awesome, you know, and get paid for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
not having to work for anyone else.
Yeah,
that's a great thing.
Just doing what we love, eh, bro?
3 hours work a day. Woo woo! And we're out of there.
Done, you know. So it's basically we dive on the low tide and surf on the high tide, you know. And it's pretty much a lifestyle, not an actual job, you know. And
no stress.
Yeah,
quite
we
easy.
love it. And
we try and keep our numbers quite small too. Eh? We'll do a max of 8.
Yeah.
And
better intimate experience, you know. Last thing you want is fins, 20 people out there. It's, you know, just scares everything away. So if you're with a small group, you know, you actually can enjoy the marine life out there, because they actually come up to you. So yeah, we do the underwater photography as well with the turtles, and we copy that, you know, take photos of the whole tour and
get it on Facebook or Instagram.
Yeah. And then we share that with our clients, you know, and that's memories for them, you know, and yeah, they love it, we love it. I think the turtles love it too.
Oh yeah, they love it. They love the photos.
There's a few certain turtles that actually, when we're out there, they see us coming, they actually start to show off. I think they like the camera, so yeah, get you that new profile pic for Facebook. Insta famous.
Usually when we go out there, it's when it's crystal clear and the conditions are smick. You jump in there and it's so good. Like, you start off in the beginning and it's about up to your ankle deep, and then it gradually drops down to about 25 meters in the middle. So it's quite deep. It's awesome. Starts off with all the big puffer fish in the beginning, and then the middle, and then the turtles start. There's got to be like maybe 20 to 30 turtles out there. There's plenty of them.
Yeah.
It's good fun.
Critically endangered ones too.
So we've got the hawksbill out there. That's critically endangered. And then we have the green turtles. And every turtle inside that lagoon, or that passage that we use, they're all female inside there. I've only seen one male in my whole life. And that was like a few weeks back, where I was free diving maybe 100 meters out past the reef. You can tell the difference, eh? When you actually do have a look at it, they have a huge tail on it, about that big. I don't know if that's the tail.
The plan was to head to the Fads, but the conditions were no good. So the Sakula boys dropped Donald at the next spot around the reef. And lucky we did, because he shoots an epic fish. He's a demon on the spear, and you can tell this is not his first rodeo. Donald takes another dive and comes across a pepe. Boom! Headshot. Job tidy.
Hey man, see a fish there, eh?
Yeah, got a couple.
Wicked.
Yeah, not bad, eh?
Yeah, that is awesome.
Got a couple of fish there.
Should we put it down and show the audience fish by fish what you caught? A lot of them would never have seen fish like this before, so.
Sure, why not? It's the unicorn fish.
Okay.
See, it's got the unicorn over there. Very good eating, this one. It's a popular fish over here.
Yeah.
And
Oh, the big one.
the big parrotfish, eh? See the lump over there?
Yeah?
Yeah, we call this a pakati over here, eh?
Okay.
Pakati. That's also good eating as well. Good for smoked fish, or just fry it up, raw fish, however you want it.
Well, not a bad haul at all if you ask me.
Oh, thank you very much.
That's wicked.
Yeah, that will feed the family and you know, the friends. So
yeah, definitely. Well, hey, thanks so much for coming on Tradezone Addicted to Fishing. We have had such an amazing time here in Raro. Thanks to the guys at Sakula Charters for taking us out, and thanks to the guys from Go Local Cook Islands.
That's right.
That's it. Go Loco. You.
A big fat kia ora goes to the boys at Go Local Cook Islands Tours. Cheers to the Edgewater Resort and Spa for taking care of us while we're in Rarotonga, and a big fat kia ora to the boys at Sakula Charters. Gear, Care and Catch, brought to you by Tradezone. G'day, mate.
Oh, g'day, Nicky. How are you?
Yeah, good, thanks. Good. Nice to be back in Ashburton.
Oh, no, good to see you. What brings you down this way?
I've got a corroded nut. It's in a bit of a hard-to-reach place as well. Just the salt water is just eaten away, and now I need to get it off. And
Right, okay. Probably what we'd recommend would be one of our Godor range of tools. That's a brand exclusive to Tradezone.
Oh, cool.
And what we have is the IB spanner, which is a high German quality tool.
It's not flat.
No, it's not flat actually. They run a 15-degree offset, which will be perfect in the application you've got to reach in and then get some leverage. And we should be able to get this nasty nut undone.
Yep. Cool. All right. Well, is it good quality? Because I'm keen to buy a set, but I want something that's going to last.
It would be, one of the highest qualities you could buy, if not the best. It's German made. The company's actually 100 years old and celebrating 100 years this year. A family-owned business.
Does it come with a warranty?
It comes with a full warranty, replacement for life.
Wow.
And if any damage, they will replace these tools.
So I can run it over and they'd replace it?
Yes, they would replace it.
Probably wouldn't do that, but...
No, they'd stand behind it. It's got high nickel chrome, so it's also good for that salt water application, which you're going to take it on the boat.
Perfect. Okay, well, take a set, please.
You take a set? Okay, then. We'll get that and we'll come over to the counter.
Okay.
For all your engineering needs, head in store or order online at www.tradezone.co.nz. Check out our YouTube page for tips, tricks, and entire episodes of every season. And like us on Facebook to keep up to date with competitions and all your fishing news. Tradezone Addicted to Fishing is proud to be with Extreme Boats, powered by Honda Marine. We tow it around in our custom-built G-Fab trailer on the back of our Mercedes-Benz V6. When we're not out on the water, it's all stored away in our BuildLink kit set shed. Smart Marine supply us with our Shimano tackle, and we find the best fishing spots with our Ray Marine. We finish the job thanks to Trail Trades. And move in precision thanks to Seastar. We maintain our gear using Ting tools, and we keep up to date thanks to New Zealand Fishing News magazine, and it all keeps performing thanks to Tradezone.